Remember when Tamagotchi and pet raising games used to be a fun pastime? Where companies like SEGA would pour some of their love and passion into a whole subset dedicated to this genre, only to be forgotten and relegated to just a nostalgic nod of what used to be. So we waited, and we waited, and waited, until one day, I got tired of waiting. Introducing Breakbeat Garden, my first ever roguelike indie game I've been working on for the past year, which was ultimately inspired by something called the Tiny Chao Garden. For those who don't know, it was basically the Tamagotchi of the Sonic world. They were small, personal little pixel creatures that you somehow cared more than the AAA characters. So last year, I thought to myself, if I've managed to learn a lot about developing games and learning the ins and out of optimizing them, why don't I just make one of my own? I've always had this vision of making some kind of pet raising game, but I wanted it to have more impact on the gameplay. What if raising digital pets wasn't a side mode? What if my musical taste shaped the whole aesthetic? And what if it was the entire game? And then I took one look at Vampire Survivor's roguelike gameplay loop and thought, that's the missing piece. Suddenly I had the vision. Raising pets, fighting monsters, collecting loot, all wrapped up in a rhythm-infused vibe spread across different game modes. Boom. Breakbeat Garden was born. What I'm showing you today is just one of the first game modes, Breakbeat Survival. This is the core arcade-style loop where you raise these creatures known as boplings, and you take them to randomly generated areas to fight back waves of mutations, corrupted noise creatures that hate your groove but move to the beat of the music. You'll explore biome-themed arenas, dodge hazards, gather resources, and bring it all back to you to the garden to strengthen your boplings, unlock new abilities, and push into tougher zones. The way you train your bopling directly impacts how you play, thanks to the 4 type variations: lead, vocal, bass, and synth, which coincide to their evolutions. On top of that, their personality, or genre, remixes things even further with unique buffs. It's like character creation with over 256 unique bopling combinations to discover. And yes, you heard me right. I just said that this is one of the first modes. There are many more planned for the future, each with completely different styles of play, but still giving you that roguelike gameplay. Think of it like a callback to those little GBA icons that were there for the mini-games of the Tiny Chao Garden. You'll be able to jump between them as the game grows. Customizing new boplings are going to be through a non-predatory gacha system. No real gambling and no microtransactions. Just play the game to earn records, which can be used in the jukebox shop to unlock cosmetic boplings, rare color variants, and even special types. There's even a rotating special limited banner for these special types. Like I said, this is all about expression and collecting, not draining your wallet. So this is all earned through normal gameplay. I grew up with limited access to games, so accessibility is huge for me. Not everyone has an overpowered PC, so Breakbeat Garden is optimized to run on lower-end machines, including mobile, and on release, it'll be just $4. But you can actually play it for free right now on GX Games to test it out. That way anyone can play, no matter what your setup or budget. Your feedback is going to be critical. This game is still in development, and I want it to become something that the community genuinely loves. So if you've got any ideas, feature requests, or creative suggestions, I'm listening. And one quick side note on the music. All tracks in the current build will not be in the final release. Right now, these themes are proof of concept. None of this is for profit currently, and all the credit goes to those artists. If you want to hear their products, check out the description for the links of their work. And so here's the fun part. If you make music and want to be part of the soundtrack, or know someone who might, go ahead and drop a comment in this video's description. I want Breakbeat Garden's final OST to be something we build together. SEGA might not bring back the Chao Garden, but I wasn't going to let that idea rot in the vault. Breakbeat Garden is a love letter to those fans of those digital pets, to music, to anyone who wanted to see the concept live again. Breakbeat Survival is just the start, and with your feedback, it's only going to get better. This was done because I wouldn't feel right for a Patreon/donation page without at least offering a product or surface people can vibe with. One last side note, I know I'm not the first or last person inspired by this genre. Shout out to Star Garden, another project in the works made by Chao Mix. I can't wait to see the final release, and you should wishlist it on Steam. They will be releasing a free public demo on September 2nd. But anyways, with that being said, feel free to subscribe. It only takes about 2 seconds for this absolutely free content. And of course, you can change your mind later at any point. Mr. Bane out.